Not that.
No. He had that already.
What do you mean not that?
He had that already.
I'm so sorry.
You mean upstairs.
But this song is one of the nicest songs to make man in the everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people haven't heard it, but don't pay attention. But it goes like this. Who's gonna cry for you when I can't take it no more? And I walk through the door. There's someone, if there is someone, I'm feeling the fool, feeling the fool. Will there be another fool like me standing in line with love on his mind? If there's someone, will there be someone? I'm feeling a fool, feeling a fool. My days for coming back is through. This time I've been through with you. You can't make me come back, don't try. This time it's really goodbye. Will there be another fool like me standing in line with love on his mind? If there is someone, if there is someone, I'm feeling a fool, 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 feeling a fool. Thank you guys so much. This guy was one of the best in the Caribbean, as we all here know. He was one of the best in the Caribbean. He didn't get what he deserved, and he's gone. But his legacy lives on. As long as there's breath in Ray Norville's body, I can tell you all. Ricky Jordan, myself, we will keep, and it's not Shirley Holden. Sorry, Shirley Holden. We're the people who grasp the things that he did. Mary here, I must mention her too. We grasp everything that this man did. We understand and we understood and we understand everything that he did. And a lot of people let things go by. You know, you do something and then you're gone and people tend to forget. I would never, ever forget Richard's Stoute. If I'm in Barbados for 21 days, I'm with Richard 18 out of the 21. 18 out of the 21. We together, and I'll say this to you guys. When Richard was about to transition, he gave me all his music and told me, Mike, I want you to carry on my legacy. And that's a fact. Ricky Drop will tell you. It is true. I got all of Richard music in my house. Songs that was never ever recorded. I got a song here that I recorded that Richard never recorded, but he wrote it, he sang it, and it was on tape. Ricky Jordan sent it to me, and I recorded it. Maybe later on I'll sing it before we leave here. But this man was truly a prophet, one of Barbados' best. But a lot of people never paid attention up until now that he's gone. People still don't understand what this man was doing. They didn't understand. Richard Stoute started his teen talent show when he was 23 years old and died at 77. Could have gone to England, come to America, he could have gone somewhere, Canada. He stayed in Barbados for the children. And as we all here know, everybody, the majority of entertainers in Barbados today came through the Richard Stoute talent show.
It's true.
He's responsible for that.
It's true.
So his legacy will never die. I really love the way that the Prime Minister treated him on his way out. She made him a promise, and so far it looks like the promise is going to stand. That is to keep the show going, which is Stoute talent, to keep it going. Let's pray that they continue to do that. Otherwise, all I can say is to you guys, the man was real good. He was good for everybody, for real. May God continue.
Let me say a few words there, buddy.
Yes, man.
In the latter stages of Richard's life, I was very, very close to him. I would take him out at night, he would go to karaoke, never like karaoke, until I took him out one night and I said, let's go to karaoke. He said, yeah, I don't want to like karaoke. I said, yeah, we go to karaoke. Pardon me?
No, it's her coming from.
Oh. Yeah. So I took him to karaoke. We went to a place called the Green Floor. Everyone that is here that visited Barbados that knows me, I take them there. So you know, Shirley, Mary, Ben, Randy, Annette,
Marcia.
everybody. I took them to the Green Floor night. But this place is one of the swinging places in Barbados every Wednesday night. The first person is the DJ has one of the best personalities you could ever come across in a human being. And that night, Richard said to me, I told Richard, all right, I'll pick you up at 9 o'clock. When 10 to 9, I do the horn. And Richard stepped up through the door like this.
Always on time.
And when he got to the van, he said, I could work with you. He said, I could work with you. Just like me, you're punctual, yeah. But I'm one of these people that I hate wasting time. So, anyhow, we went to the bar, and when Richard got out of the van, from those who were standing outside to when we got in, everybody was like, Richard Stoute here. Jeez, no, where Richard Stoute here? And everybody, and he couldn't believe it. And then when we finally went in, this gentleman said, anyone who could sing a Richard Stoute song, and Richard would be the judge, is going to get a bottle of wine and $300. This guy, Travis Springer, he always sings a Richard song, so he won. But after that, Richard came back and he sat down and he had his head down. So I said, Richard's a problem. And he was crying. He said to me, I didn't know that. You just opened my eyes to a lot. I didn't know that people felt that way about me in Barbados, because he had this idea that, for some reason people didn't like it. It wasn't that they didn't like it. Richard's mouth was fast. His mouth was fast. But,
Very fast.
he would tell you off at a flash,
Yeah.
right? But he was honest and deliberate in it. You understand? I remember the first time Richard heard me sing, he said to me, man, you can sing so good, Blackbirds ain't gonna listen to you.
That's it.
Yeah, he said,
Not the same.
But then another night, I was at karaoke and he came and he was listening, and I sang a song with Ray Charles, a song called You Don't Know Me,
I'm sorry I ain't got it.
right?
Yeah. You got that, Mike?
I'm sorry I ain't got it for him to sing it, let him hear him singing it.
And when I finished singing the song,
Promise I'll get it.
he called me over. He said, "Do you know that song?" I said, "Well, I'm a Ray Charles fanatic." He said, "Oh." He said, "Well, I want you to sing it again." He never said to me, he never told me why he asked me to sing it again. But just maybe about 2 weeks, right before he died, he said to me, Ray, you remember that night you sang that song? You don't know me? I said, yeah. He said, I never told you the reason why I asked you to sing it. He said, but you see that song? That is my favorite song. And I have never heard anyone sing it like how you sang it that night. That is why I asked you to sing it over.
But I'll say something to that. I usually sing at Richard Stoute, Teen Talent shows, whatever you keep in Barbados. The year 2018 at what's the place? Sandyford Center.
Erskine. Lloyd Erskine.
Richard made me open for him to sing that song. Richard made me sing before him. That is opening for him to sing that song. And I had no problem with it. I understood the whole concept. Because Richard said to me, Mike, let me start from the beginning. Richard and I were at the place there, Plantation Limited was Polka Dots.
Right.
And I came across 7th Street to get you, to bring you back over there. Richard. You remember?
Yes, I remember.
Good. Richard said to me, Mike, I ain't give Wayne a shot. He's singing this. I said, well, Wayne can sing, but I don't live in Barbados, so I don't be at karaoke that often with Wayne to hear Wayne singing certain songs. So I never heard Wayne sing this song. Never heard it. Richard said, Mike, he got a song there, man, that he's singing, man. That I gotta put him on the show. I need to showcase it. I said, okay. And Richard asked me, you don't mind singing in front of it? I said, Richard, I don't mind singing in front of nobody. I've been with my friend. Wayne and I gone back over 50 years, him and I. Over 50 years. I know when he wouldn't even drink a beer. I know when, for real. I know when you could get him to drink a beer. I know me going to school at the morning and he call me and really bus stop in the morning together. I know all of that. So to ask me if it is OMR, this is one of my best friends. And the thing about it is, two of his best friends was two of my best friends. Putting aside Richard. Looney. Away in Griffith.
Right.
So we going back away. So go ahead.
I hope you remember where you were around the long break.
Shut up. Don't get hit up on it.
Yeah, and I went and I performed the song, and every time that I go to karaoke Richard with me, he said, you know you gotta sing that song tonight. You gotta sing that song. And then he asked me to sing it at one of the Teen Talent shows. He said, I want you to sing that song for me. I don't want anyone else to sing it. I want you to sing that song for me. And you know, as we, during his journey to transition, it was, I used to talk to Richard every morning. And I remember when he was really sick, I went to look for him in the hospital. And he said to me, you know that your uncle was my mentor. My uncle was down in Norville. He said, you know your uncle was my mentor. And he sent you to look after me. I said, Richard, I know all this. I don't know all of this. He said, yes. He said, you look after me. Anyhow, I want you to continue living the way you're accustomed to living. Right? Don't let anybody change the way you are accustomed to living. You're a free spirit, enjoy life. Continue to enjoy life. I was there the day before the transition. And while I was there standing, he said, don't stand there, don't stand there. I said, okay, so I moved. And he said, God, Jesus is on that wall and he's watching. So I don't want you to be out there.
Wow.
So he's watching he's right there. I can see him and he's watching. And that was it.
Wow.
Good man. Good man.
Mike, can I ask you to play so they can all listen to one of Richard's other songs where his voice really transcends, like, you want to sit? Any Day Now?
I was looking for my beer.
Oh,
He played it already.
he did?
He played that song.
Did you hear it?
You can play it again.
Play it again.
I could play anything by Richard Stoute. You understand? I got all the Richard Stoute music. All.
Yeah, but
I could
Any
play
Day
anything.
Now shows his range and everything.
Okay.
You know, I don't think they were here when you played it.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
I could do it. I could play any name of Richard Stoute.
You have a story?
Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, I don't yet use the mic.
Oh yeah. But you was. I thought you was gonna talk for me.
Use this one.
Hello, everybody. My name is Miguel. I don't know, on serious note, I am a really good Richard Stoute story. Richard Stoute, the humanitarian story. Richard Stoute, the person. And this happened back in the early 80s.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
No, this is back in the 80s. I was living in Brooklyn. I was the president of the Empire Cricket Club. I don't know if any of you remember that club.
Of course.
And we did a trip to Barbados where the members of the organization had to get people to go to Barbados and, get their monies and so on. We did this group trip. So when we got to the airport, everybody's ready to go. And there were a group of about, I think, 2 women that came to the airport to come to the check-in. And while we were there, people come in, you check and see who's already paid up and stuff. And when they came, they said, oh, we bought purchase tickets to go. Their name was not check as paid. And they said, yeah, we paid. So we went, oh, who did you give your money to? And they gave us the name of people, a member that they had given the money to. And after some checking and so on, the guy that they gave, whose name they gave, was already on the plane to depart. He was like in the earliest stages of the plane. And as it turned out, they had paid him, and he never turned it in. Wow. So they were starting, well, be honored it. Obviously, when after some discussion, he was taken off the plane, taken away from the police. But they continued on the trip, and Richard Stoute was on that trip. Now, he was supposed to, the guy that tried to swindle him was supposed to be taking care of him over there. So Richard Stoute was on that plane, and he got to talking to them, I guess, in front of what was going on. And he kind of adopted those 2 ladies for that trip. He took care of them. We didn't even have to do it. He just took them under his arms and made sure that they had a really great trip. It was such a good trip that one of the women ended up marrying one of his friends. And so that's how good that turned out. But that just shows Richard, without anyone asking, he was not affiliated with the organization. He just heard that these 2 women were in need, had a crisis, and without anybody asking, he stepped in and took care of them. So that's my story and experience with Richard Stoute.
Nice.
Very nice.